Hello again. Okay, I'm pretty happy with where that's got to. This looks so fucking cool. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to create a little bottom for our drink bottle holder. And I'm just going to use knit stitches for this, not a lattice thing, because I want it to be quite strong. So what I'm going to do is put this back on. I'm just going to do some regular knit two togethers here, guys. So we're going to be having our yarn at the back. So this is for actual decreasing, so there's not going to be any yarn overs. So we have our yarn at the back and we knit two together. We're just going to go around the whole thing doing that, knitting two together. So yarn stays at the back, and this will decrease the number of stitches in half. Okay, so yarn at the back and knit two together. This is for the decreasing round of the bottom of our drink bottle holder. Yarn stays at the back, knit two together. Whoop. Hey. Yarn stays at the back, knit two together. So remember when you might not have done this before. So when you are doing decreasing rounds on circular needles, you will need to do the zhuzhing around and the magic circle a bit more, because you're essentially kind of really honing in and getting smaller and smaller. So we're going to go right the way around to our stitch marker. So we will do a full, essentially we're just going to do rounds of knitting two together, to be completely honest. And then we kind of cinch it in at the bottom. So we go all the way around knitting two together. So that would give us 11 stitches on the needle, because we started with 22 and we're going in half. So then the next round will be another decrease round. We're just going to decrease. Wait, I'm just going to actually knit the next round. So let's just knit, just thinking of this on the fly, guys. So let's just do knit stitches for each one for the next round, because we want to make sure that it actually covers the bottom of our drink bottle. Okay, so we've got 11 stitches here. So we'll just knit each one going around and around. So again, this is where you're just going to have to zhuzh your magic circle a lot and zhuzh them around your needle a lot. I hope I'm not going too fast here, but we are just doing knitting each stitch. So just move them around your needles, and you just kind of have to really get in there, to do your knit stitches. And then on the last round, we're going to knit two together again. And then if you've watched any beanie videos, you'll know that I've got a special move to finish it off, which probably is a bit uncouth, really, but hey, it's just me, Okay, so we've got all the way around on that, which is the round 2, and that was just knit stitches. And for this final round of our bottom of our drink bottle holder, we're just going to knit two together again. So it gets really tricky when you're doing it on these circular needles and you're going in so far into such a small place, but you've just got to really go for it. So yarn behind, knit two together, throw those off, yarn behind, knit two together. You can always bring them to the end of your needle if that helps. Knit two together. Okay, and then shimmy those stitches around, shimmy. Get some more on your needles. Okay, yarn behind, knit two together. Yarn behind, knit two together. Oh, she's getting tight, guys. Yeah, and shimmy those all around. So maybe if you have kind of 3 stitches on that needle, then the rest on the other one, or even 2 stitches if we can just use that to get around. So knit two together, and then because it's an odd number, you'll just knit the last one as 1. Okie doke, so that is the final round. We can take our stitch marker off, and we just pull our needles through all of those that we've just done. Okay, So what we are going to do is we're going to grab, oh, I need some scissors. Okay, so where's some scissors? Hold the phone. Okie doke. We're going to chop a tail about that long, kind of probably doesn't need to be that long, but we'll just go with it. And we're going to pop the end of this tail onto our darning needle. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to replace this cord here with our tail. So as we go through, as we pop a stitch off, we put it onto the needle. So we're just transferring it from the needle to the darning needle. So just go through, that one comes off, go through, that one comes off and goes through. We're just transferring it from one to the other. So take that off. We can pull this through now. See, I maybe did this a bit long. Oh well. And then keep going around. So make sure you don't go that way now. You want to carry on where you've been going. Okay, so pop that one off onto the darning needle, and same with that one. And then you're gonna cinch it all in, like I say, a bit like a cat's butt, but delightful money. And I like to go around just catching under those stitches just to kind of strengthen it. So kind of go around a few times, just catching under the top stitches there. I hope I'm still on camera. Whoop. And just catching around those top stitches, and then poke it through into the middle. Whoop. And you could turn this inside out and just weave this in. So just kind of whoop. You can do it, Money. Catch some stitches. Oh God. Tried that one. Catch some stitches and just come back up and go under again, and come up and go under again, and do this however many times you like to do it. I kind of go 4 or 5 one way, and then I go back up the other way. Catch under, then catch under, and then chop it off. Pretty good. And now the moment of truth. Put it back in the right way. We're going to fit our little drink bottle in to its little holder. Oh my God, how great is that? Now we just need to make a strap, so I'll see you back here to make a strap in a minute.